Hey Raz, how's it going? Oh Raz, I wanted to ask you, I'm trying to catch up on all my stuff that it's been 4 months since I've been doing all this. I'm trying to catch up on everything. Did, were you the one I asked if you had that cami from, I think it's from ES Monster, the one where she's in the bikini with her arm kind of crossed? Because I'm looking for that head for a printout. Were you the one that had it? I thought somebody said they had it. If not, I'll have to get a copy of the file. Alright, I'll have to pick up the file. Yeah, I must have confused it with another file somebody had with something else. Yeah, I'm trying to plan for the custom kind of at the end of the summer. But I need to buy the file and send you the head to print out a copy to match the scale. Alright, so nobody has the file then. Alright, I'll have to pick it up. Alright, that's not a problem. Yeah, I must have got confused with a different project. Trying to go through my list of stuff that I have to work on, and I think my friend had a different file for something else. Okay, yeah, alright, so I know that Jessica's are on the list. That cami is one I needed for a custom, and so I gotta figure out the other items I needed printed. Did you save the size of those arms I had you print for me? Hey Terrell, hey Andre, thanks man, appreciate it. Happy to be back again, finally working. Well, that's good. Alright, if you save the sizes, let me know, because I might need an extra set of arms for somebody else that I'm doing something for. But I haven't gotten that far yet. Just trying to really figure out where I left off. And as I'm going through all my paints now, I'm realizing a lot of these dried up, so that's not a good sign. Hey, what's up, Raccoon? Yeah, so I have this set of hands you did for me. I think what I need is, I think I need this arm again, or one like this and one with the fist on the right. I'll let you know. But it was this size stuff, so this might be the larger ones, I think. Hey, what's up, Hulk Smash? Yeah, no problem. It's not a rush. I'm just trying to plan out everything again, seeing where I left off. Terrell? Not really. I think I only have... looking at my stuff, no. Most of the stuff I have is gone. I think I only have a couple, I gotta go through, my skin tone stuff is a mess, but most of my skin tone stuff is kind of gone. I have a few bottles, but they're kind of, like, I got, like, bright flesh, I got pale flesh, but these seem to be really, really chalky now, if that makes any sense. I got some of the African colors, but they're starting to kind of cake up on me. Like, I have this one here, but this one's starting to, like, you can see it's, like, starting to, like, cake up in here for some reason. But yeah, most of the other ones I have are gone by now. I pretty much moved on to the Formula P3 stuff. I think these are my go-to skin tone colors. The Rhine Flesh and Midland Flesh. I really like these P3 formula stuff better now. When you thin them down and go through an airbrush, they go on nice and smooth. When you send me an email, send me some pictures of the bottles that you're using. If I ever come across them, I'll snag a couple. Hey Terrell, why do you ask? Do you still have some that you that work for you? Yeah, all mine caked up. I had like some of the African flesh. I had about a good whole set that I haven't even used, and when I went to open up the bottles, they were all just completely like they looked like a brownie inside. They were completely gone. No, there's no way to activate them. The only thing you can do is if your any of your paints are sort of like, if the paint is still wet but it's like a little clunky, if you have some you know, coffee filter or some kind of filter like this, I usually wet up the paint. You know, like I'll put a bunch of water in there and then I'll put the paint through this and it'll take up all those chunks. It'll give you like that liquid paint that doesn't clog up your brush. But Garage Kit's colors, they use it turns the paint into a gel and it doesn't like get liquefied again. I don't understand what the problem was, but they became a nuisance. I know almost all the transparencies. I think I have one transparency bottle left. Actually, I have a couple. Well, so you see, this is a transparency ocean blue. So what happens is the bottle becomes liquid, and you get like a very watered down color, and then all the transparency like gels up at the bottom. And basically, I tried to scrape this up and try to get it back, and it doesn't come. So this bottle's shot. See, I haven't even done my spring cleaning yet. Once I go through all my bottles, I'll probably lose a lot more paints. Alright, so since this is supposed to be a light thing, this is the new Vallejo mixtures of their varnishes. So this is the clear. It's not cloudy like the old clear. So grab a bottle. So this is the old varnish bottle. It's still kind of like cloudy, whereas this new one is not. And then the same, well, the new matte and the new satin sort of have a little bit of a cloud to them. I don't know. I'm gonna test it out. Doesn't smell any different. It's definitely thicker though. Alright, so I was looking at the pictures. So this is all like a beige, and then this is a darker brownish, but then this is a beige, but this is more like a fabric. So I think what I need to do is this whole piece back here, and the whole base is like a beige color. Or am I wrong? I can see the pictures of this chair. I don't see the pictures of this stuff. Or should I do this part beige, but do the bottom base like a darker grayish carpet? Because it seems that some areas and different pictures are different colors. I don't know. I guess for now let's mix up a beige color. I'm going to use a bigger bottle since I probably might need a lot of it. I like these bottles, but they don't. Getting there. That looks good. Alright, I think I'll do the floor gray. These are my old bottle mix-ups. They say paints and stuff. That's not the chair. Is that? Because the ones I'm looking at are a brighter color that look exactly like this chair. And that have that same, this thing. So the pictures I'm looking at that I found online have this, like it's kind of lit up, and then this is like a lighter beige. The one you sent me is more of a brown. You know what? All right. Let me send you the pic I see online, and then you let me know if I'm looking at the wrong picture. Hold on a second. Why can I not click on this? That's the picture I have. So am I looking at the wrong one? What's up, Iceman? So should I go with the one that you sent me? I mean, I personally don't care. It's just that I'm, looking online. That's the version I'm looking at that I just posted in chat is the one that it seems like it looks like the same items. Okay. Yeah, because the console that the one you sent in the email doesn't look like the console that we have printed out. That's good, Iceman. Just catching up on work, trying to get stuff done. I think I'll go with the picture that I got. Only because I think those colors might work a little better. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll see what happens, and if I need to darken it up, we can kind of make it a little worn. But I think I'll still go with the floor or the base darker, like a gray. Sort of that's like what's on that picture. I think is this color pretty close. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, we'll just run with this. I don't think it's the end of the world. Then again, who, may never even use the console. They just might just display her, So... Oh damn, I knew what I forgot to do. I needed to order more Tester's dull coat. It's been a while since I've been in the studio. I forgot I ran out. I don't even think I have one can left. Alright, let's give these a few to dry while I work on the figure a bit. Alright, so needed to touch up her neck. Alright, sorry I had to translate that to Russian. I don't know the name, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. That's a first for me. Alright, let's see. Like I said, it's been a while since I painted anything and stuff. Gotta see where all my tools are. to get a better brush. This one's a little bit crappy. I forgot how I did this silver. I think I did it in a lot of layers, right? A little bit of overspray. Get some skin tone. Come out of the bottle. I'm sure I was probably gonna do all this touch-ups and then all hell broke loose, so don't have all the same colors as before. Try to get this area in here. I guess that was the colors I mixed up. That works. Kind of closer. Hey George. Alright, let's do the symbol on our chest. Where is my pictures? What is it, a gold trim with a silver in the center? Oh no, it's white. The gold is, yeah, the gold is on the sides. And it's kind of a whitish silver in the center. A lot of my gold paints are, they don't really brush on too well. So I'll do a light steel in the center, see if this looks good. Too close to the outfit. Needs to be a little bit of white in there, I guess. I don't have any good gold acrylic paints that go on smooth. I don't know if you guys have that issue. The Alclad Pale Gold goes on good, but it always kills a paintbrush. I got this gold. Maybe this gold will work. Yeah, acrylic golds suck. I don't know if you guys ever have that issue, but acrylic golds. But this one might go on fairly well. I don't think I've used this one in a while. It's a Citadel. It's got a thick gold to it, but I don't know. This one might just work for this. Only because it's a silver base, I think it's going on pretty well. The problem is I like using Alclad gold, but for being so small, the Alclad kind of runs, and if it runs off the edge, I'll never match this silver again. So that's kind of like a better option, this stuff. Yeah, this one's going on okay, but this is not really like, I don't know. I don't know when I got this gold. This might have been one of those golds where it was like on a sale rack, because it seems to be kind of not caking up, but it's very dry inside, I guess you can say. Whenever they have the Citadels on sale, that means that they're kind of going bad, I guess. This isn't too bad. It's kind of taking its time to go on. Hey Wells, how's it going? That's working. Up a look more into this gold. It's actually not going on too bad. I think that's everybody these days, Wells. Even when you do make money, everything skyrockets in price the next day, so... Yeah, so this is a dry golden griffin. Actually, I'm gonna have to test this gold more often. I'm sort of getting back there, Wells. Slowly shifting away from doing everything for my parents and getting back to my stuff. So sort of coming into like a little bit of a rhythm. So things are getting to be better. Definitely better than it was a few months ago, I'll say that much. Like today I had to go to the bank and do all the power of attorney stuff. So that was like, that was a lot of stuff. Hey, what's up, Dario? Yep, slowly just kind of getting everything going. Hey, Scott. Rotator cuff, that's sounds rough. Yeah, I'm actually getting better now sleeping again. I still have an issue with my shoulder as well, but that's from all the blow-up mattress and sleeping wrong for 4 months. I'm starting to get better. I like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, this I'm gonna have to look more into this gold. Not bad. Yeah, go for it, Wells. Get some stuff done. Alright, so... Alright, so she's got one hand fingernails and the other one doesn't have fingernails. Does she have painted nails? Or are they just plain, like, white? I guess they're just regular fingernails. The one picture I have just shows her regular, just like, not like colored. Yeah, she's not a character you really look at her hands much, but the one I see is just regular fingernails. But more or less, the main figure is, I guess, done, except for the eyes. You know, she pretty much is done now, I guess. Just gotta put the eyes in her, I think. That's about it. I figured I'd try and finish her up, and then I can get back on the Harley, and I can start getting Lola ready. I want to get that feeling again of finishing up a project. I mean, I've finished a bunch of repairs in the past 2 weeks for people, but I would really like to just finish a project. Alright, so I got like a little bit of pinkish skin one here and then white, well, an off-white, so I guess we could give her a little bit of pinker nails. I think that'll work. And we'll take the lighter one, and then we'll I'll show you in a second when I use the thin my paints. Let me just add little light tips to these. Let's see how this looks. Let's put a little gloss on those and they should be done. Alright, so whenever I thin my brush, like, so you want to use, let's see, you know, where, so golden, alright, see I usually, you know, you get the Liquitex soft body or the golden fluid acrylics, because the fluid acrylic, you know, you can make it last longer. So what I do is, I'll do it right now, I'll show you. So I get a bottle, just an empty bottle. I put about 10% of alcohol in here. Although the bottle is a pain in the ass to fill up. So I'll put about 10% of alcohol in here and the rest water, and then I'll use that to thin these down in empty bottles. You know, you get yourself a bottle on Amazon, put marbles in them, little mixing marbles, and then I use this stuff to thin this stuff down, because the alcohol just helps it, you know, just a little bit. And then I'll fill this up with water real quick, and then that's what I use to thin my paints down. I mean, it's nothing super secretive, it's just, this is what I use. So if you ever see me in my videos using this bottle, this is what I'm thinning down the paints with. So if you have this, you know, golden fluid acrylics and you want to thin it down, you can just get yourself another bottle and then you mix this in there till you get to the point where it's good enough to go through an airbrush. And that's usually what I do to thin down my thicker paints. The reason why I use the alcohol is back in art school, all the professors put 10% of alcohol and the rest with water, because whenever they mix paints, this is weird because back in 95 to 98 when I went to art school, mixing these paints, they would actually create mold. Like, mold would grow from, because I guess it was the old way of the paints were mixed up. So if you mix up the paints in like those old, you know, those photography bottles that you put your film in, that you would bring to the place and film if you're old enough to remember that, we would mix paints in that, and then what would happen is mold would grow on the acrylic paints. But I guess now they've changed up the formula since then. But the alcohol just kind of helps it, just kind of thin it down a little. So that's what I do with my acrylics. As far as enamels and lacquers, you need to use thinners for those. But that's what I do for my thicker paints. You can even do it with the Liquitex, you know, the ones out of the tubes. It just takes a little bit more water and stuff to really thin them down and really shake them up. Grab something to drink. Alright, so now this one's going to be tedious. It's not going to come out. So did anyone see the Frozen Empire Ghostbusters? I saw it last weekend, and I have to say it was okay. Wasn't as good as the first Afterlife. I think there was too much of the girl ghost and the other girl staring at each other. It's like most of the movie was them two just staring at each other most of the time. It didn't feel as good as the first one. I just finally had the chance to watch it last weekend. Yeah, it was I mean, I was happy to see all the old crew and everything, and I like that they're back. It's just, I don't know, it just seemed to force those two staring at each other the whole time. It just kind of got boring after a while. They should have did more with Slimer though. You know, it's like Slimer's been around for so long, they should give him a little bit more important story, you know? Like maybe he's there for a reason than just sitting up in the attic. Yeah, I didn't see the Kong and Godzilla yet. Seems that a lot of people who saw it, they liked it. I think it's just a basic, just beat 'em up type monster movie, I guess. Yeah, movies like that are fine. I mean, other than the Godzilla, the Ghostbusters, and I'm waiting for the third movie of Crisis on Infinite Earths, there's really nothing else I really want to see. Yeah, there's really nothing on the horizon. I am interested to see what James Gunn does with the Superman and DC stuff. I don't. I did like the outfit. I know a lot of people bitched about the outfit, but I like it. I kind of like the idea. It's got wrinkles in it. Because I guess we're so used to all this Marvel stuff where it's like perfectly tight and it's like cosplay outfits. Um, I kind of like how it's got a little bit of that wrinkle stuff because it feels more like Alex Ross outfit. So I don't know, maybe it's just because it's kind of based off the Alex Ross artwork in a sense. Hey, what's up, JC? Well, hopefully nothing's been serious. I just started streaming last week, JC, so I've been MIA as well. Oh yeah, I've been gone for 4 months. What's been going on with you? Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Oh damn, man, sorry to hear that. Are you able to find out what's going on or what? Is it neurological or is it in the, like you said, the neck? Actually, that's sort of true. I got to get my mother to see a neurologist, and the only one we could see is at the end of June. But then again, we're in a congested area though, where there's tons and tons of doctors. But still, we can't go to till end of June. But hopefully, once you get in there, they'll be able to help and find out what's going on. Are you printing it pretty large, Iceman, or is it just gonna take that long? I was just gonna suggest that, JC. Like, if you go to the emergency room, they might get you in a little bit earlier. I know a lot of people, whenever they can't get to see a doctor right away, they just go to the emergency room, and then this way they get everything moving faster. Sure, it's not like a pinched nerve or something? You know, so I've said this in the past. You should look into a deep tissue massage therapist. See if you can find somebody that actually knows like deep tissue stuff, not just a chiropractor, like a deep tissue guy. Because I remember, I don't know if I told you guys, I had a problem with my shoulder a couple years ago, and I did MRI scans, I did CAT scans, and all the doctors like, oh, it's bursitis, but they couldn't actually see the bursitis. So I went to that deep tissue guy, and he did that pressure point underneath my whatchamacallit, he did it underneath my armpit, like around like underneath my armpit to like my chest, and he did a thing where he hit the pressure point, and he stretched my arm back, and what it did is it released the sprain that was underneath my shoulder that was radiating down my arm. He also, it's kind of funny because I talked to my cousin, and he told me he went to the same guy where he had a twisted nerve in his thigh or something, and it radiated down his leg. So the guy actually like fixed the nerve, but like my cousin was screaming. He said he was in the worst pain ever, but after he twisted it and fixed it, he didn't have any more problems ever again. Because I was sleeping wrong on the blow up mattress for the past 4 months, so I went to see him twice. And what happened with me is I have it's like a knot, but it's actually underneath the shoulder blade, and you can't really get to it to like work it out. So what he's been doing is he's been working out the muscles here and the muscles here that radiate into it, and then he also does like suction cups and spooning, where he suction cups my back, and it like sucks out all like the toxins out of your muscles. But I have these huge red marks afterwards. But after it breaks everything up. But I still was having a knot in the shoulder blade, so I went to my doctor, and he prescribed me muscle relaxers, and I've taken them for about a week now, and it actually got the knot out of my back. So I don't know, I'm just suggesting other things that might help out while you're waiting. Never go to a massage person that just like does this on your back. You need somebody that like gets in the muscles and like, you know, really works in and like breaks up all the muscles and the toxins in them. Like if you find somebody that could do that, you'll feel a lot better. Cause I also had a problem last year where I had it was a knot in the back of my neck, but what it does is it radiates down into here, you know? So he would work out the muscle and everything up in here, and it like released all this in here. He knows his stuff. He's well worth going. I have to make another appointment too to go back and finish it up, but as of right now, I'm doing a lot better. But you need somebody like, personally for me, I need somebody to beat the shit out of me. I need somebody to really like work out the muscles. I went to somebody like, I had to go to physical therapy through the doctors that were doing that when I had my arm. So the guy would actually like just like kind of like massage my neck a little bit. I'm like, dude, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm massaging. I go, you're not doing anything. He's like, well, this is as hard as I can go because we don't want to hurt you. So I was like, I gotta find somebody else. But yeah, you just need to. I would suggest it. See if you can find somebody that actually knows what they're doing. He does. He also does like chiro. He'll like crack your back and your neck muscle. Your neck. I tell him not to do it because I don't like that. I just want him to work the muscles. But what happened to me is by sleeping on the blow-up mattress, my back was all tightened up. So he actually like cracked the ribs and the spine and like realigned my back again. And after he did that, like I was like, it loosened up all the muscles because it was radiating around like to my chest. It's cool too. This guy that I go to, he actually he was invited to work at the MMA fights in New York City, and he went there and worked on a lot of the fighters, and they like invited him back again. So he definitely knows his stuff. The only problem with the urgent cares here, though, is if there's something that needs to be done, they send you to the hospital anyway. At least by me. I don't know where you're at, Terrell. But if you go to urgent care here, if it's something where you need like fast antibiotics or a shot or maybe like wrapped up in a cast, but if you need to like do like emergency room stuff, they just like kick you out of the urgent care stuff. Although urgent cares by me, co-payments are like triple the price than a regular co-pay. Alright, hands are done. Fingers pretty much done. I hate using tape, but for this section I will. Hopefully my large brush isn't clogged. I never got around to cleaning it last time, so let's see. Somewhat clogged. Yeah, son of a bitch. Ah, damn it. I still gotta figure out how to clean this one up pretty well. Well, hopefully it works out for you, JC. I guess just try to, you know, keep calling the office. You never know if there is a cancellation or something. I guess it's worth a shot. Now it's spraying. Oh, I agree with you. Healthcare is going down because, like I said in the last stream, the place my parents were part of, the medical group, when they were, you know, years ago, it was a really great group and they were always there helping their patients. But now they got so big, they got so many patients that they're only allowed to see you for 15 minutes and then they want you out of the office. So. And I had a lot of problems after my father's botched surgery trying to get help and information. They just did not want to help. It's probably not your main problem, but you never know if it might help solve an issue or maybe make you at least feel better. You know, that's the problem with my shoulder. The guy was telling me that we're going to detach your bicep, that we're going to scrape off your muscle, and then we're going to reattach your muscle. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I'm not in that much of a pain to detach my muscle. That's when I said I got to find somebody else, because the guy was scaring the hell out of me. And then my friend recommended this guy, and the guy solved my issue in one session. So, I mean, the one thing too, if you go see a deep tissue guy and they know what they're doing, they can help you, and then they can say, hey, I've done everything on my end, it might be neurological. And then you're like, okay, I definitely need to get some more testing done. Or, you know, maybe they help you and they say, well, I solved this issue, but you got this issue, you know? Just an idea, you know, just something else to look into. Just make sure you find a legit place. Don't end up in one where you get a happy ending and they don't solve your problem. That's all. Although that might solve your problem, but I'm just saying. This damn large airbrush is clogged to all hell. I gotta figure out how to clean this one. Plus this matte varnish is clogging it up. Alright, I think I'll get our eye decals in tonight, and then next week I can finish up the chair and that'll be it, and put it together. Because I think if I try and do that top part of the chair now, I might kind of mess it up. But if next week I can sort of finish her, that'd be good. So what color are her eyes? Are they green or blue? They look blue. I guess she's got blue eyes. Yeah, they look blue to me. Let's see what eye decals we got. So let's find out what's in scale. Let's see if we can show you guys. So we got lots of eye decals here. These will be too big. You go with these. Those might be those will be good. So her eyes are kind of like a grayish blue. They're not like bright blue. So these two here would probably be good. These I probably cut up. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, once I add the eyes in, they always look better. But I always try to do the eyes last because I find that, you know, putting these decals on, if you put Silly Putty over the face to try to do hair, you'll rip out the decals. Silly Putty loves to stick to these things. Always double check when I cut them, make sure they still are a good size. Yeah. So I got my little bottle of water. You don't need a lot of water for these. I used to fill up the whole thing. You just need like a little drop of water. I've been using the original circle ones from Archer. Some of the other ones sort of don't work on certain sculpts. I find the smaller the face, the other ones are a little bit harder. Okay, so kind of get where I put the thing. Here we go. Just gotta set her up where I can lay her down without scratching anything. I still use those the eyes from, what is it? What's the guy's name? have it here. Evolution Studios, so I still use these eye decals. I do like his stuff a lot, but I like his larger stuff for bigger statues. But he gives you a lot of variations, so even these would work pretty well too on her. But the reason why I like his stuff is because these are a little bit, it's a little bit thicker for bigger statues. The smaller one's a little bit harder, but I think he said he's going to try to do it on thinner paper. I haven't talked to him in a while. Now, if these are too big, I'll have to figure out what to do. Try to make sure there's not that much water on it. Hold on, I'm off camera, but I gotta make sure I'm lining them up. It's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, it lined up pretty decent. So rare. I think it came out good. I like that. Lines up pretty decent, from what I can tell. Huh. Once in a while you get lucky and they line up pretty well. But I think this sculpt, eyes are actually sculpted pretty well, from what I remember. Because sometimes the older sculpts, you know, the older ones, one eye is sort of a little bit different than the other. Because, I mean, in reality, everybody's eye, one eye is like lifted higher than the other eye, if you really look at people's faces. But the older sculpts, you could tell, like, this eye is a little bit different, like wider than that one when you put the eye decals in. Whereas the newer sculpts, since they're digital 3D sculpted, you could tell that the eyes are almost like perfect sometimes. That's why if you ever put eye decals on and you realize this one is a little bit like bigger than this one, it's because it's an older sculpt. Sometimes I'll go through like 10 eyes till I get it right, and sometimes I'll get lucky and put them on and they line up pretty good. Now that's not to say I won't screw it up when I do the set, what is it, the Salva set stuff. Sometimes the Salva set makes them move a bit, and then I screw it up. So. Oops. Hold on, let me get the Salva set. Where is it? Where are you? Where'd it go? I can't find my solid set stuff. There it is. It was hidden. It was hidden. Alright, let's make sure we don't slice this up. Alright, so solid set is kind of like it melts it. You don't need to drench the ice, but it kind of helps make sure the decals sort of should be good enough. Let that dry a bit. Alright, that was a good eye session finally for once. Maybe because I rested for a few months. Now one thing about this solid set, if you leave it open, it will will evaporate on you fairly fast, so try and keep it closed, otherwise you'll lose it. And then once it's sort of dried up, I'll probably do it tomorrow, is put like 2 drops of the clear varnish on the eyes. And then that should, pretty much lock them in place. Oh, it looks good. I like it. It looks good. So I wanted to share something with you guys. Next Wednesday, I'm getting in my Bayonetta statue that I've been waiting for a while now. And I'm going to do a video on it because I want to test these paints out. The guns on the Bayonetta statue that I'm getting from Hummingbird Studios, the guns were not painted correctly. So I had this on order a while back. This is those, what is it, Inspire airbrush paints. They're, so I picked up these 2 colors. Base Metallic Pink and Base Pearl Pink Fantasy. And then also this is like a reducer. So I'm going to try these on repainting Bayonetta's guns when the statue comes in, because they painted it like a really light white pink. They're supposed to be like more like these types of color guns. So I'm gonna see how these paints work out. The guns aren't exactly these colors, it's more like this color, so I'll figure like at least try these out. But yeah, so far I like these paints from this company. These are kind of cool metallics, so I'm hoping these metallics come out pretty good. It's probably going to be this one that I'll paint the guns in. This one's maybe mix this into, I don't know, I'll have to see. Trying more of these types of custom Inspire paints, even though these are you know, what are they, enamels or lacquers or whatever. I could try them for smaller items. Since I got extra airbrushes now, since I opened up my new ones, I'll use the old ones for these types of paints. Yeah, see this one, this one looks really close to the guns for Bayonetta. But this one right here is kind of more like of that. It's got like that bluish, like interference color to it. But this might be good for, I gotta paint up this Gambit hand for somebody because the Gambit powers broke. So this might actually be a good color to add on there. I just don't know if these paint thick or thin because it says base. So we'll see how these work out. But this one's gotta like, I'll have to turn this one upside down for a while. But I'll check these out once I get that statue in, because I'm not displaying her unless those guns are correct. There we go. There we go. So she is getting there. This arm doesn't want to stay. Stay. There we go. It's looking good. So this hand. See how this clear Vallejo paints on the fingernails. It goes on pretty well. Probably hard to see it in the camera, but it's not like a real gloss, but it does add a little bit of like a sheen to the nails. You really want to get the iBink band from Vince Vale's chat shirt, don't you? No yellow allowed. You know I'm gonna paint your statue pink now. You know that, right? I think we could glue in the hand now. I don't see why not. Okay. Yeah, we're getting back. We're getting stuff done because I know you want your stuff done. Don't need to add a lot of glue for this hand, just enough. And we don't want it squeezing out all over the place either. Just enough to lock it in. And that will be it. And then just to be the safe side, always take my Instaset and just kind of, even though if it doesn't go, at least the Instaset will kind of seep in there and also like make sure fumes don't turn it white. I like it. Looks good. It's getting there. Getting there. So all I need to do is gloss up the eyes. And then we attach her to the base, make sure the other hand works, and then that's it. And then make sure the base is done. And then I think for the console, I might just, for the windows, kind of paint it myself and just do some random things on it. Like paint it black and then, I don't know, maybe some red or yellow squares in an area or something. I don't know. think that's it. I'm not really focused on the console. It's just like an afterthought. The figure is the more important thing. Yeah, once she's on the chair, it should come together pretty well. So let's see. So this is going to be more of a brownish, almost just raw sienna. Yeah, almost that color. It almost looks like that color from the picture. And then the seat is sort of the same color as this, but it's got more of like worn whitish area here. So I think what I'll do for the seat is maybe paint it this color. This color would lighten it up a bit. And then, actually no, it's a little bit lighter than that. And then maybe take my towel and sort of kind of like texturize it a bit, because it's not... I thought they were supposed to be like completely smooth, but they actually look like a little bit of like a fabric. Alright. That's we're going in the right direction. We're getting there. I put her in the chair now, but I don't want to scrape anything up. So we'll wait till next week. Alright, so let's see. I gotta get back on the Harley Quinn paint-up. I gotta remember what I have to do to prepare for next time. And then I gotta still get the basketball set on what's her name? Lola. And I think I have to prime her up and sand her one more time. I forgot what I did last time. She's almost ready for paint too. Alright, I think that's where I'm calling it for today. I gotta get ready for early morning tomorrow, like early, like 5 o'clock. Gotta get some stuff done tomorrow on the road trip. So, I think maybe after this week, I might try to start doing some streams again with painting during the days. I got a saber-tooth kit I gotta paint up, so I might start streaming during the days again. I'll let you guys know. Alright? So you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week, definitely.